it is very easy, for any religious person or for anyone in a religious context to feel like, it's God's job to think for us. You know what I mean? It's very easy. And it just really also depends on where you sit, what messages you're listening to. And it's so easy to get, carried away to the extent that you forget you have a brain. You know what I mean?
A God-given brain.
Yeah. And we're also lazy,
I agree.
It's easier to hear someone tell you something and then never go back to investigate to say, wait a minute, what scripture was that from? What was the context? What was the, I mean, I can give so many different examples of that where we just swallow things hook, line, and sinker. And we never bother, to go check them out. You know what I mean? But that sometimes it's just, not letting go of your common sense to say, my common sense is telling me this, and I don't want to be afraid to ask questions about it until I feel comfortable, with the answers that I'm given. Yeah.
I agree. I really do agree. And perfectly said. I have nothing else to add to that, but not just even in the context of religion and or marriage, but even you look at today's world and you're like, you really just need to exercise your common sense a little bit. Be curious,
exactly.
Have some curiosity, look into it a bit more. And
right.
Yes.
It's right on your phone. Oftentimes the questions I get, I'm like, but you have a cell phone, you're on it all the time. Google it. You know what I mean? It's like there's so much information at our fingertips, but there's also a lot of laziness.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. I agree.
Intellectual laziness.
Correctly said. There's a lot of intellectual laziness, I find. And it applies to many, many, many things, not just kind of scripture or religion, but applies to many things.